killing this man was unnecessary and it was unreasonable. Amber Guyger is guilty of murder, and the state is entitled to that verdict, because that is the just verdict. And it is unacceptable that there could be no consequence for all of her unreasonable acts and her unreasonable decisions that she made at that time. This was what he was doing. And when you asked the third to accept the premise that she could just walk into somebody's home who was no threat to anybody, kill that person, and then walk away with, geez, I really messed up there, is absolutely unreasonable.
It's human nature. Keep your mind open throughout the whole trial, to wait till all the evidence is in.
A guilty verdict is not saying you don't like police. This has nothing to do with that. This has to do with that defendant making unreasonable decisions that put her in that seat and Bo in the ground. The question is this: is it manslaughter or is it murder? That's what you got to decide. Is it manslaughter or is it murder?
They want you to be angry and upset. Because that's what they need to do, because they can't get over this burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt otherwise.
And I neglected to say that I was adding the death.
You have to look at this case coolly and calmly and decide if they've proven their case beyond a reasonable doubt. And Amber Guyger explained to you what happened. She walks up, she doesn't wait outside or anything. She's putting the fob in, it's going in. Right at that second, she sees the door that's ajar. The very motion of that pulls the door open.
Your Honor.
Thank you. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard all of the evidence that you want.
And she has to make that split-second decision. And this time it ended in tragedy. This is a sad, sad, sad case. We'll ask you to follow the law and the evidence. It's one of those cases that no one would ever think would exist. And it's one of those cases where there are no winners. A wonderful human being has lost his life, but the evidence shows it's just a tragedy, a horrible, horrible tragedy. Thank you.